Welcome to the Northwoods League Post-game show. I'm Brian Woitte. Now the Woodchucks 11-1 the second half. Their record on the road 1-1. So my poor math skills say they are 10-0 at home. Hey, what do you know? I do know math. Longest streak in the NWL this season, trying to extend its home win streak against Madison. Let's check out the highlights. Starting in the bottom of the first, it's Kurt Giller gets Eric Filia Snyder to ground into the 6-4-3 double play. Got ourselves a pitching matchup. Adam Kramer gets Jeff Zimmerman to ground into 4-6-3 double play. Nice turn at second base. Moving on to the bottom of the fourth, Brad McEwen at the dish. He's going to single into left field. Brendan Hayden, actually it's going to be a bad throw over to first. Brendan Hayden's going to come in to score 1-0 Wisconsin. Top of the fifth, John Wellborn is going to fly out to center. Nice catch by Mike Ruvenkamp. He's going to throw into second. Actually, that's Mike Ruvenkamp that's going to get picked off second. Nice double play for Wisconsin. This game would be shortened 2-0 Wisconsin in 5. 11-game win streak for the Chucks at home. You know who likes rain? Lacrosse. Reason why? Well, it's going to be apparent later. Scott Schultz scores on the wild pitch. Tim Zier scores 1-0. Then Ty Forney singles. Casey Gillespie scores 2-0 Eau Claire. Still in the bottom of the fourth, it's Tyler Wampler with the single. Past the diving second baseman. 2 runs are going to come in to score 4-0. As you see, the rain's really coming down, so they would be delayed for a while. Now in the top of the seventh, Joe Meggs with the single. 2 runs are going to come in to score, and it ties the game up at 4. Lacrosse, they've won on after a rain-delayed game after they were down before. And now here you are again at the top of the 11th. Brandon Bednar with the bunt single. Matt Chapman comes in to score, making the final score 5-4 in 11. Now let's wind the clock back to June. I know the Bucks wanted to. They were one of the most dominant offenses in the NWL, scoring double digits in 7 games. Fast forward to July, the roles have been reversed. They've given up double-digit runs in 7 games. Not good. They battled St. Cloud tonight. Let's check out those highlights. Starting in the bottom of the first, Freddie Villalobos is going to single. Barrett is going to come in to score 3-0 Waterloo. In the top of the second, Boo Vasquez is going to triple down the right field line all the way into the corner. He has his PF Flowers, as they say on SportsCenter. Jamie Simpson's going to come in to score 3-1. Next pitch, Nick Tanielu. Deep drive into the right center gap. Vasquez is going to come in to score, and Tanielu is going to end up at third. There you see him trotting on in. Back-to-back triples. Making it 3-2. Now in the bottom of the third, it's Villalobos. Solo shot for him over the wall. 4-3 Waterloo. You're going to want to remember him for later on in the show. Later in the third, Jordan Adams with the single out into right field. Jason Hockemeyer comes in to score 5-3 Waterloo. Moving on to the top of the fourth, Tony Shefty at the dish. Deep drive to left field. Camera angle makes it look like it's a home run, but you see the left fielder pick it up. 2 runs are going to come in to score, tying the game back up at 5 apiece. In the top of the fifth, Jamie Simpson is going to ground out, but Adam Martin is going to come in to score 6-5 St. Cloud, so they momentarily recapture the lead. In the bottom of the 8th, Jordan Adams is going to single down the right field line. Villalobos, he had himself a busy day. He's going to come in and score, tying the game back up at 6. In the top of the 9th, it's Boo Vasquez with the single. Martin is going to come in to score, making it 7-6, and that would be your final score as St. Cloud rolls 7-6. The Stingers and Beatles came into today tied for second in the North. Starting in the top of the first, 7th pitch of the game, second batter, Mitch Rowan goes yard. Starting the game off the right way for Wilmer. 1-0 early. Top of second, Dylan Hopt. He's going to one-up Mr. Rowan. This time a 2-run shot. 3-0 Wilmer, almost off the sign there in left field. Bottom of the second, Alexandria is going to get on the board. Michael Beatty grounds out. Jimmy Pickens is going to come in to score 3-1. On the very next pitch, Ryan Padilla. Deep out into left field. That is gone. Solo shot for him. 3-2. Wilmer. Kenny Roberts. Ho-hum, another home run for him. Nothing new there. He's been hitting a lot of those lately. Solo shot for him. 4-3 is the score. Now Josh Guerra is going to bunt in the bottom of the fourth, tying the score up at 4 as Beatty comes in to score. Later that inning, Matt Lowenstein is going to single. Padilla is going to come in to score. 5-4, Alexandria. They recapture the lead, but scoring is not done. Top of 6, Max Kuhn with the sacrifice fly. Roberts is easily going to score, tying the score up at 5. Moving on to the bottom of the 6th, it's Beatty at the dish this time, all the way to the wall. He's going to end up at second. Will Fulmer is going to come in to score. 6-5, Lowenstein catching Wilmer off guard. He's going to lay down the bunt. Beatty's going to come in to score. 7-5. Anthony Bazzani's nasty stuff there. The home plate ump excited to make the strikeout call. Strikes out Hunter Dozier. 9-7 is your final. Mankato, Rochester started late due to weather. But once they got started, it got pretty interesting. J.M. Twitchell in the top of the first. He's going to double. Chase Fowler's going to come in to score as you see him chugging around third. 1-0 Mankato. In the top of the second, Craig Massoni at the dish. See you later. Solo shot for him. 2-0 Mankato early. Still in the top of the second. Actually, 2 pitches later, Cody Farrell. Anything you can do, I can do better. Solo shot for him. 3-0 Mankato. In the bottom of the fourth, it's Jordan Parr. Hot shot to third. Look at the nice play by Trey Nielsen at third. Bare hands, throws out Parr at first after it hits the third base. Nice play by him. Dakota Smith is going to double after a nice diving attempt by the center fielder. 2 runs are going to come in the score. 7-3 Mankato. And then Trevor Podratz in the bottom of the 6th, tying the game up with a 3-run shot. All 7 runs for Rochester came in the 6th. And then in the bottom of the 8th, it's Mike Lucasen adding on a couple of insurance runs. He's going to single. 2 runs are going to come in the score. 10-7 Rochester, which would be your final score. Duluth has quickly risen to the top of the Northern Division, not from pitching, but from hitting. They came into today's game with a league best 296 batting average, and the Huskies battled the Border Cats tonight. Let's check out those highlights. Starting in the top of the second, Matt Jones with the sacrifice fly. Obviously, for showing a sacrifice fly, there's going to be a run scored. Gallagher is going to come in and score. 2-0 Thunder Bay. In the bottom of the second, Connor Joe with the single. Michael Suter is going to come in and score. 2-1 Thunder Bay. But later that inning, Max Duvall is going to send a deep drive in the left field. Looks like it's gone, but it's actually a double. Joe is going to come in to score, tying the game up at 2. In the bottom of the third, it's James Ramsey with the double. Paul Carmeris is going to come chugging around. You see him flying all the way into home. 3-2 Duluth in the third. In the top of the fourth, Brett Kay is going to send home his brother, Corey Kay. He's going to slide in safely, tying the score up at 3, the brotherly connection. Top of 3, Suter is going to ground into the fielder's choice. Carmeris is going to come in to score. 5-3. Now on the top of the 9th, Danny Bethia is going to ground into 6, 4, 3 double play to end the game. Duluth prevails 8-4. The Bullfrogs tied for second to last in the South. Rafters not tied with anyone for last in the South. Top of 2, Brandon Downs singles. Pat Kelly is going to come in to score. 1-0 Wisconsin Rapids. In the bottom of the third, Brooks Orden is going to single. It apparently squeaked into right field. Couldn't really tell behind that pole. Colin Shaw comes and scores 1-1. Bottom of fifth, David Armendariz with a deep drive into the right center gap. He's going to end up at third. Shaw's going to score again, making the score 2-1 Green Bay. Jason McMurray in the bottom of the eighth is going to single past the diving shortstop. 2 runs are going to come in to score, making the score 4-1. And later that inning, adding on some insurance runs, Nick Stein with a single. Ransom Lalonde is going to come in to score. 5-1 would be your final score in this game. And Battle Creek and Lakeshore had some technical difficulties tonight, but Battle Creek won in a rain-shortened game 2-1. Now it's on to the standings. Let's check out the standings as of right now. Huskies on top of the North at 10-5 with the best record. Stingers and Beatles tied at 8-6 with the Rocks at 8-7. They're above 500, which was something they didn't do too often in the first half. Sorry, I had to bring that up. Woodchucks 12-1 in the South. They are on the roll as they've won 11 at home. Mallards 9-4. with the Chinooks and Loggers tied at 6-7. Rafters and Express tied at 5-9 in the bottom of the South. On to your pitcher of the night. It's going to come out of Green Bay, Mr. Harry Stanwyck. 8 innings pitched, 6 hits, 1 run, 1 strikeout, and 6 strikeouts. As you see, 2 of them right there. Your hitter of the night, Mr. Freddie Villalobos from Waterloo. 4 for 4 with 2 RBIs, 2 runs, and a solo home run, which as you see right there, got all of that one. That was way out. Congrats to Mr. Villalobos. Great Clips is our great sponsor, and as usual, we have our great clip of the night, and it's not too often you see someone get both either hitter and pitcher of the night. Well, Harry Stanwyck gets our great clip of the night. Nice job by him fielding his position. This is the second night in a row where my great clip has been involving someone not getting their bunt down. You got to get it down on the ground. I don't know. Anyways, thanks for joining me for my post-game show. Make sure to come back here tomorrow for the pregame show. Ari will be back. Until next time, I'm Brian Woitte. Have a great night.